Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura Show. Good morning, hello. Hi everybody, welcome back. It's Friday, December 6th, 2024. We are very close to the end of the year right now, and I'm not particularly ready just at this moment to just start a whole new year. But it's coming. First Christmas. Look how cute this is. Come on. First Christmas, and then inevitably New Year. But first, we've got stuff to do. We've got a lot to work on today. We're going to be making a sweater, hopefully. I don't know that we'll get it completely finished, but we are pretty close to done. I just have the attaching the sleeves portion, which I'm a little bit scared of. And then we just have to do the chest and the neckline. So I did work late last night. I finished my work day and then I spent the evening finishing knitting the second sleeve. And I just powered through it. And I made the exact same thing a second time. We worked on it for the last couple of streams, but now I have two sleeves and a body piece, and the amount of yarn that I have left is not enough for me to feel confident, but that doesn't mean it won't be enough. I don't know that it will be enough, but I also don't know that it won't, so I'm going to try and just be optimistic here. And say, it's gonna work. It's all gonna work out. So what I have left for yarn is a tiny ball of the rainbow, a medium tiny ball of the rainbow. I've got a good amount of the greens left, so that's a good thing. And I thought I would have more black yarn, but this looks like it's all that I have. You know what, though? I'm gonna do just a quick gander around the room, because there's a chance that I just put a ball of it somewhere and didn't think too hard about it, and it could just be somewhere slightly out of sight. And better to double check. Please be it. No, that's just a hat. Okay. Please let there be one more ball of the black yarn. Just create yourself from thin air yarn. I need you now. I would really appreciate finding one more, but I don't think I have any more. I'm pretty sure I don't have any more, but I'm like, how irritating would it be for me to figure out after completely finishing this sweater that in fact I had one more ball of that yarn. It would be so annoying. Okay. I do not have another ball. How disappointing. Okay, one last check in this basket. Nope. None hiding around here. Any moths in my trap? None in the trap. Okay. Darn. Oh well. What do you do? We've got to figure it out. And I think we're going to be very tight. That's for sure. It's going to be a very tight fit in terms of getting the upper body portion done. But it's not impossible. It's improbable, but it's not impossible. So now what I have to do now is I have to figure out how to attach the sleeves, because I have no recollection of how to do that. I know it's not too difficult because I've done it before, but I just don't remember how. I have no idea. Completely lost in figuring out how to attach the sleeves. So I figured we could go on a little search together to figure out how to attach the sleeves on a knitted sweater. I feel like Pinterest is gonna have some instructions for us. It's not impossible, just improbable. Okay, let's get onto Pinterest first. And then we can search how to attach the sleeves to a bottom-up knitted sweater. And let's see what Pinterest has for us. How to join sleeves to the body. That's what I want. I guess how to join works. How to join sleeves to a bottom-up knitted sweater. How to join sleeves. Let's see. Joining sleeves on a body seamless bottom-up sweater. That's what I want. Please don't be a video. Please be a written information. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. So let me bring you in to this so you guys can see it too. Good morning, by the way, everyone. Rohan is on something today. He's being so rude. He peed in our bedroom, which I hate for me, but that's what happened. And now he's just been yelling and just being a total jerk. Okay, so how to join the sleeves. Let's see. Happy Nicholas Day. Do you even celebrate this day? Our kids had a little present in the booties today. No, we don't celebrate Nicholas Day. That's lovely. An additional, oh, December 6th. So is that like an Orthodox thing? Because I know January 6th is like a Russian Orthodox thing. So like on January 6th, Alex's mom usually texts like Happy Christmas type stuff. So do you guys have like a different Orthodox, maybe not Russian Orthodox, maybe a different one. Also, I have a mocha today, so I have coffee, but I added a spoonful of hot chocolate mix. Okay, so joining the sleeves to the body. When you're knitting a bottom-up sweater and reach the directions for joining the body and sleeves, do you find it difficult to visualize how the pieces fit together? Yeah, I do. Joining the three pieces together usually as a part of the body and sleeves. The photos in this tutorial are already on hold for clarity. Other patterns will instruct you to slip the underarm stitches to a scrap yarn before working those. Okay, hold on. To put the stitches on hold, use a smooth, strong scrap yarn. Thread it onto a darning needle and slip the underarm stitches off the working needle on the darning needle. Use a separate length of yarn for each set of stitches and tie the ends together in a knot to keep them secure. Okay, fine. On this sweater. Ah, I see. Okay, I understand. So we're going to leave stuff unworked and stitch it together after. Working yarn is just finished in the last stitch of the back. Sometimes you may be instructed to knit across the front of the body until X before the underarm marker and then put the sleeve in. Okay. To add in a sleeve, get the 2 needles ready. You might need to return the sleeve and or body to the needle. If you only have one circular in the necessary size for the needle, you'll be working on to the body and slightly smaller one for the other. Use the needle in the body as the right needle tip and the needle in the sleeve as the left. Okay, place a marker on the right needle tip and then knit the first stitch of the sleeve onto the right needle and continue knitting the sleeve stitches. When you get to the last stitch of the sleeve, place another marker and then knit the first live stitch from the body. The released sleeve needle can be used for the second one. Okay. And then we'll have open underarms, which we're going to do what with? Okay, hold on. Are you telling me how to close it? Some patterns will instruct you to put them on hold. Okay, we did that. We stitch it on, fine. When you get to the last stitch, fine. Join the sleeve. Okay, underarm stitches. The underarm stitches will now be next to each other. When you're done knitting, they can be joined with a 3-needle bind-off or grafted together. Some patterns will instruct you to bind off the underarm stitches and sew them together at the end. Okay. So we're going to have open armpits is what it's looking like. No, not Orthodox, just tradition. Every child puts their clean boots out and Nicholas comes and puts something in there. Oh, that's lovely. I love that. I love extra traditions. Okay, so that's where we're at right now with the sleeve. So I'm going to leave that open, but I'll put it away for you guys because you don't need to have those instructions, just I do. And now I've got my sleeves. We're going to have to do what it said and get us a darning needle, which I think I have. Yes, I do, over here. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls. And we're going to need a strong yarn. I believe I have a good bright pink cotton that will work fantastically. I'm going to cut 2 lengths because I need it for 2 sleeves, and it didn't say how many stitches, so I'm just going to believe that it's probably 10. I don't know how many. Does it say? Maybe it does say. Maybe I can count how many stitches she has for a sweater. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12. So let's do what she did, because I believe in whoever this person is, based on reading their pattern and thinking it was a good pattern. Okay. So I'm threading up my yarn needle with this bright pink yarn, and I'm going to use that to slip on 10 stitches for the underarm. Right. Okay, so I finished my row here. And what stitches will be my underarm? Maybe 6 on each side of the middle so that the seam will be at the underarm of the sweater. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you guys want to watch from above rather than just seeing it from there? Okay, well, you don't need to watch my... All right, there we go. I made the hexagon sweater relaxing tutorial for my niece, and I'm just finding out how to do the sleeves as well. Well, if you need any help with them, you let me know. I'm happy to help, and I am here for the next 3 hours working on this sweater. Okay, sleeve number 1 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I have 12 stitches on the darning needles, and it said tie them so that you don't lose them. So I'm gonna follow what she said because she seems like she knows what's up. Beautiful. Excuse my sniffling. Okay, same thing on the next sleeve. I tied on new yarn, but I did not need to do that. I'm pretty much done with this. And now, I believe, fingers crossed, that I'm done with that yarn. I think I am. Okay. Beautiful, gorgeous. Now we're gonna do the same thing with this sleeve. Let me get my other piece of pink. Where did I put you? There you are. That way we can start attaching. I'm not nervous, you're nervous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where are you, Donnie? Yeah, where are you? In the globe. By the way, morning Louisa, morning Donnie, morning, who else is here? Candace is here, good morning. And to those of you who are not in the chat, but you're hanging out, nice to see you, good morning. I hope you're having a good day. Hopefully nothing too stressful happening for you today. For me, it is not a stressful day. I'm going to be babysitting later, which is always fun. Love babysitting my nephew. He is so cute. So cute, I just can't stand it. Plus, his talking is getting so good. He has so many freaking words now, and he has all of these filler words, and it's so cute. Watching a 2-year-old say human things is crazy. Like, he says things. Like, whenever I call, he says, Auntie Wawa, and I say, hey, baby, and he goes, not baby. He used to say, not baby, just Alistair. Now he says, I'm not a baby, I'm just Alistair. And I'm like, sir, you can't be just suddenly able to say a sentence, and he doesn't say Alistair, he says Alistair. Which is crazy, because like and now he still says Auntie Wawa, but now he says Alistair. And it's crazy to hear him say Alistair, because his little baby voice is so small, and hearing him say words properly, it's the cutest thing in the whole world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, sorry, I got one on wrong. And then 1, 2, 3, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But yeah, whenever I call or whenever I come over and I see him, I say, hi, baby. And because when he was little, I called him baby because he was a baby. And now he says, not baby. Hey, baby. The bird just said it. Hey, baby. And he says, I'm not Hi, baby. He says, I'm not baby. I'm just Alistair. It's very cute. Okay, there we go. So, take those stitches off of the needle. Beautiful. And now, what do we do again? I already forget. So I've got them off the needle. Beautiful. Oh, and the underarm. Okay, so now we need to determine where the underarm on the sweater is. Do I want the seam to be the back of the sweater? Or do I want the seam to be at the underarm? Rohan has been hunting a mouse this morning underneath my desk, underneath my window rather, and I keep hearing noises now because I'm like, there's a mouse. I know there is because Rohan has been hunting it. Candace, mission improbable, literally. Okay, so maybe I'll do one more round here in the rainbow yarn so that I know how many stitches are on the body piece. That way I can count out what I need for the next part. Is it extra work? Yes. Is it going to be worth it? I hope so. Ada had Sinterklaas visiting her daycare. We are in the Netherlands. Oh, Sinterklaas, Sinterklaas, Santa Claus, Santa Claus. He's the same guy. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more round of knitting on the body piece with the regular color yarn, like the rainbow and black. And that will allow me to count my stitches so that I can mark. Wait, I marked halfway. So I don't need to do that. I've got the halfway marks. So either I can make the sleeve attach here, and that will put my seam on the shoulder. Is that going to be frustrating for me later? No, that'll be fine, right? Yeah, that'll be fine. Good morning, Laura and everyone. Good morning, Deborah. Nice to see you this morning. We're putting the sweater together now, which is a little bit intimidating, but it's going to be great. It's all going to work out fine. We're adding our sleeves. I'm a little bit stressed. Also, I started watching Outlander again because there's a new season and I haven't watched it in, I don't know, a year. And I decided I'm going to watch it again to reintegrate myself into the Outlander lore. And oh my god, Jamie frickin' Fraser. Such a hottie. Although season 1 has a lot of like parts of it that I'm like, ooh, that is dark. That, like, there was a lot of sexy time, but there was also a lot of stuff that I was like, that felt a little darker than I think I needed it to be. I feel like they could have just inferred a lot of things. They show a lot of like there's a lot of graphic sexual violence in that show, let me just say. There's a lot of like graphic sexual content, but there's a lot of sexual violence that I was not really super a fan of. I wasn't really happy to see it. Oh, what are you doing, Laura? That's not where this goes. Okay, if that's the center, 1, 2, 3, then I need to undo these stitches because we don't need those ones. That was just so that I had the next section ready. I had plans for dinner tonight, and Ada got canceled. I have plans for dinner tonight and got canceled, and I'm happy about it. That's relatable, honestly. How many of us have not been excited to have an open, free, quiet night? Since you made the plans, it's like you were like, oh, well, I already had plans to do something, so now the something I will do is nothing at home. That's a plan. Like when people are like, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, I'm not doing anything. Oh, do you want to hang out? No. Oh, but I thought you had no plans. No, my plan is to do nothing at home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's my 6 stitches. that will pick up on the one side. And we can just pull that needle off. Ow! Just stabbed myself with a darning needle. Let's work on that a little bit. There we go. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Put our, I guess we don't need our stitch marker here anymore. Okay. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Beautiful. Now we have our 12 stitches on the body. Tie those off so we don't lose them. Then I can remove the needle from there. Beautiful, just beautiful. Okay, so the body needle is going to be on what side? My little tutorial here will help me. The body needle will be this one, so actually I need this needle can be a stopper because we're not going to be using that right away. Bada bing, bada boom. Look at us go. We are sweater knitters. Look at us. Beautiful. Okay, so that's going to be where we need a knitting needle. And then we'll be attaching a sleeve with the other needle. No problem. Okay? And so then the other side will be, so this is actually supposed to be reversed. I'm so excited to put a sleeve on. Once the sleeves are starting to be attached, it's game over. We are so close to being done. It feels like the end is near. Okay, there we go. So we're going to be knitting those together. Okay, perfect. But now we need to go to the other side and we need to do our little pink yarn thing. There's my other piece of pink yarn. Hubby was like, we can still go by ourselves now that dinner got canceled. We're like, I'm good, thank you. I think I'd rather just not do that. Thank you though. He's like, oh, I didn't want you to be sad about dropping your plans. I'll survive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can't take these ones off because they are in the middle of the needle, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Of course you would have had fun going out to dinner. Of course. Seeing friends is wonderful, important, good work. However, let me live. Okay, so now we've got our sleeve sections marked. Beautiful. Now we can start knitting, which is amazing. So I've got my body piece here, and I'm just going to knit around. I'm going to start knitting together, right? I'm going to just attach the sleeve here. This is crazy. Okay, and that means I need yarn here. And the yarn I'm going to be using, so I did need to keep the yarn attached. It's fine, don't worry about it. The yarn I'm going to be using, are you attached somewhere? Seems like you are. Oh, isn't that annoying? You're attached 3 stitches over. Can I just like pull it over and not tell anyone? What do you think? Like, see, my stitches are, it's 6 stitches over this way that I need to be knitting. If I leave it like loose enough, can I just stitch it down later? You know, like if I stretch it out so it's as stretched as it'll go, and then just attach it like this, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Just let me live. Okay, so we're gonna use this eventually. I was invited to a game night, but it got canceled. I would have liked to go. Yes, well, sometimes it's nice to go and see friends and do social things, and sometimes it's nice to be at home and drink hot chocolate and read a book or hang out with crafty folks and talk about craft stuff. You know, it depends. Depends on the vibe. Sometimes the vibe is I would rather just relax, and that is totally and completely valid. As long as sometimes you go out and see people. You don't have to always go out and see people, but you should see people sometimes because it's You know, we're humans and we're social creatures and all that. Probably good for your mental health to leave the house occasionally, you know. All the things. Okay, there we go. So, do I have any knitters here in the chat with me who can counsel me on this situation I have got myself into? The situation I've got myself into is my yarn is 6 stitches over from where I need it to be. So, how do I bring it over? Because my sleeve takes 6 stitches. Do I just stretch it over? Like stretch out the stitches as far as they can stretch and then start knitting, like leaving this nice gap? Because that's the only way I can think of to do it based on my very limited knowledge. On the body, that is. I think that's what I'm going to do because none of you have given me an answer and I am not a patient person. So I'm just going to stretch it so there's a lot of give, or maybe I'll give it even more give so that I can like weave in that end later, you know? Like I can just do like, I'll just tie myself a little slip knot so that it's kind of like an obvious placeholder for myself. Can you pick up other stitches? No, because that's the perfect center point on the body. Or should I cut it and then attach the yarn new? I was thinking of giving myself way too much tail here in order to weave in. Can the yarn be woven into your spot? No, because it's attached to the balls of yarn. You know? It's attached to the work because it was my working yarn. And now it's 6 stitches over. Use a crochet hook. You think? But it'll be visible. Like, what do I crochet hook it to? Maybe the pearls? Let's see. See if you're right. In the back loop of the yarn. Okay, we'll try. And like a slip stitch. I don't know if it's going to be too bulky. We'll see. I mean, this is also the underarm, so it's not like our most visible location, but will I feel it, you know? Okay, so here's what it would look like if we did slip stitches to get the yarn over. There's the slip stitches, and there's the front of the work, so it's not visible on the front. That's good. And now I just need to get it over one more time. Okay. And now I guess I'll put you on the needle and put you guys both together, right? Okay, so now I'll treat this. You have to be at the back because we're knitting, not purling. Treat all this as one stitch, like this one and this one. Have to step out, be back in a jiff. Sounds good. Okay. let's try that. Let's see how that looks. Good morning. Good morning, Trish. I don't know what that was from. Good morning, Trish. Okay, here we go. Let's just believe in ourselves. Oh wait, that's not right. Yes, it is. Hold on. Then we'll take you onto this needle. And then we'll just knit two together here. I'm spending Christmas in Italy. I'm going crazy trying to prep for it. That's so exciting though. An Italian Christmas. I wonder what that'll look like. Okay, and then I did two together to join it. And it's ugly right now, but it'll be okay. Cool, look at that. We got it. Food. Oh, that must... I bet they do a good Christmas food. A delicious Christmas spread. Okay, and then once we get around this sleeve and get down to the other side, we'll be attaching it to the body. And it's all gonna work out super awesome, great. And it's gonna look so cool. And everyone's gonna be like, wow. Okay, we got the first sleeve almost halfway on now. I'm working around the outer arm of the sleeve. By the way, how's the audio? I've realized that I've not been talking directly into the microphone for like months. Is it awful to listen to, or is the audio still picking up clear enough? I don't really go back to listen to it because I hate watching myself. Perfect job for someone who hates watching themselves. Be a YouTuber where you have to film yourself and then edit yourself 100 times. Sounds good. Okay, good. Thanks. All right. Oh, only a few more stitches and then we're going to be done the sleeve. In Sweden, they sing and dance around the Christmas tree. That's something I would love to experience. Oh, really? That does sound lovely. Everybody singing together. When we were little, we used to do that. We used to sing all the Christmas carols together as a family. We haven't done that in years. That would be fun now that there's babies. I bet we'll start doing fun family traditions like that again. It's weird. The traditions kind of fade when there's no kids. Like when the children grow up before the kids or the next generation of kids come, a lot of the traditions just sort of faded. And now that there's new babies, new reason for traditions to start back up. Okay, now I'm going to attach this needle to the body portion because we're done with the sleeve portion now. You can take off the little needle protector. And I'm not going to tighten it down all the way because I'm going to have to take it off again when I get to the next sleeve. Oh, after this, it's going to look a lot more sweater-like, which is very exciting. We'll actually be able to see like how it feels, like what the vibe is. Hopefully. What stripe do I have this on? Oh yeah, okay, good. I'm like, why is it so snug? Because it's wrapped around the sleeve now. Oh, I'm excited. After this round, I'm gonna hold it up and you'll be like, it looks like a sweater. And we'll all be very pleased about that. And now we can actually start to feel out how much yarn we have left, because I'll see how much the ball shrinks after a couple of rounds. And by the way, if you haven't clicked the thumbs up button yet and you're here, click the thumbs up button, please and thank you. It helps the channel and you're already here hanging out with us, so you might as well. We're gonna have to do, what am I gonna do to close up the armpit? My mom just creates a new tradition with my nieces. Each of them, she takes time and builds a cookie house or gingerbread house. We call it Witch House from Hansel and Gretel. Oh, cute. Yeah, we have gingerbread houses here. That's a Christmas tradition here as well. Our little ones are too little for it now, but probably next year they'll be big enough to like actually enjoy their time. My mom might do something like that, but they're like a little bit too little to actually do anything, so probably next year they'll have like the attention span and the hand-eye coordination to actually do it. Stick treats onto the house and whatnot. We used to do that when we were kids. My mom would actually host gingerbread house parties, and she would bake gingerbread in the shapes, like she had like cookie cutters, and she would make the shapes, and then she would make a ton of gingerbread first of all, like gingerbread dough, and then she would roll it out and cut it into squares and rectangles and all the sizes that you needed for gingerbread houses. She would bake, like, I'm talking like 30 gingerbread houses she would bake all of the gingerbread for, and then she would glue them together. She would make the icing and glue them together with the icing. And then people would come over, like a whole party of people with all their families and kids would come over, and she would go to the bulk barn, and it would be kind of like a bring your own candy. Like my mom would go to the bulk barn and get tons of candy, but people would also bring candy. And then our whole neighborhood would just, each family would put together a gingerbread house. And now thinking back on that, it's like, that's crazy. She had 4 kids, and she would spend like 2 days baking gingerbread, waiting for it to cool, gluing it together, like, and she had a full-time job as a teacher. So, and she would make, I'm not exaggerating, like probably 20 or 30 gingerbread houses. It was the whole neighborhood and all of our family and friends. And each family, so it was like 20 families made a gingerbread house. It was like a big thing. That was a crazy time. Sounds great, but like a lot of mess. Yeah, but like she was pretty good about like figuring out systems so that the mess would never get like out of control. At least from my memory, it was never like out of control. Okay, so now I can pull these 12 off the needle because we're not going to be working these ones. Good. And then I can pull the needle off here. My niece was 3 when she started. One is 11 and one is 6. Yeah, I feel like 3 is probably a better age to start. And Alistair's just 2 right now. So he's cute, but he's not like super useful when it comes to being able to like hand-eye coordinate. He's doing great. He's right on track for how old he is. But, yeah, his hand-eye coordination is not, it's not 3-year-old level, it's 2-year-old level, you know? I actually got him a Christmas present that is supposed to help develop hand-eye coordination for little kids. And I showed my sister, and she was like, that's so cool. I mean, like, he can do puzzles that are, I think he's up to, like, 45 pieces, and he does them on his own. So, like, he can do puzzles. He's 2. 45 pieces is a lot of pieces, but he can match patterns. And if he has the picture on the box, he can do, like, a 50 or 55 piece puzzle. If he doesn't have the picture on the box, I've seen him do 45 pieces. So he does puzzles really well, but his, like, spoon scooping skills leave something to be desired. So this toy is like practicing scooping with a spoon. It's pretty cute. It's like a bowl or like a bunch of bowls, and each bowl is a different color. And then there's these like spheres, wooden spheres, and you scoop the wooden sphere and put it into the wooden bowl that matches the color. And that boy loves matching colors, let me tell you. He's so smart. I think he's smart for his age. I don't know because I don't know any other babies that are his age exactly, but I think he's smart for his age. He seems really smart. He says so much. And like puzzles, I don't know when babies are supposed to be able to make puzzles, but like 45 pieces seems like a lot. Considering all of the 45 piece ones, they say like 4+ on the box, and he does just fine with them. And the ones that are like 2+ or 24 months plus are like 5 pieces, 6 pieces. So he's way past that. With a little bit of help, he did a 75 piece. And the help was just, okay, let's try again. It didn't fit there. Where else could it go? And then he figures it out. Like, he just needs someone to kind of talk him down. But otherwise, he can do it. Brilliant, brilliant baby. Halfway done the second sleeve. So close, so close. After this it will be done. Then we just have to figure out how to start decreasing to create the shoulders. I think we'll move up straight for a little while with no decreases, if I recall correctly. I don't have a sweater that's knitted here to figure that out with, but you know. I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm sure we can do this. I am just talking myself down now. I can do this. I've done it before and I'll do it again. Attaching the sleeves though feels like a scary part. That and then doing increases and decreases feels scary. But it'll be fine. We just have to trust. Okay. Oh, Alex is sick again. He was almost better, like literally so close to being better. And then now he's sick again. He's like fully got a cold, runny nose, headache, the whole shebang. Don't know where he caught this because he hasn't actually gotten better. He just almost got better from the last one. He was sick all of November. It's very frustrating. So I'm calling the doctor today to make an appointment to see if he can, I don't know, if anything else could be there, like if he's got anything else. I don't know if they'll like test for pneumonia or anything. He's just still sick, and now it's worse again, where his throat is all swollen and gross, and he feels crappy. So, back to the doctor. Okay. Now we just have to make it back to the body piece, or to the front of the body, or the back, it doesn't really matter. Back to the other side, moving across the body. Okay, so now both sleeves are attached. I think I'll do one more round before I hold it up, because right now they're only attached by one strand of yarn, and I'd like for them to be attached by 2 stitches before I actually stretch it all out. But it's turning sweatery. We're getting somewhere. And after I finish this round, I think I will have a nice big drink of hot chocolate. Hot chocolate coffee. It's coffee, and then we use powdered cream because I don't know why, we just do. And so I put 1 scoop of that and 1 scoop of hot chocolate into my large cup of coffee, and it is so tasty. I don't know why we switched over to the powdered one. Probably because the milk would go bad because we don't use it enough, like milk and cream. We don't use milk and cream enough to justify having milk and cream, but we use the powdered stuff because it doesn't go bad as quickly. We get through it before it goes bad. Plus, we don't use milk for anything other than coffee. Like, I don't use milk in cooking. I haven't had to anyway. Not to say I never will. I'm so excited about this sweater. I'm so excited to wear it. I really hope that it, like, works well. And that it's not weirdly shaped, you know? It's a lot of stitches now, though. 160 plus an additional, what, 50 on each side, 260 stitches, I think. In each round. But it's gonna have sleeves now, and we'll be able to try it on soon, and that'll be so cool. Here we are, coming up to that. Bless you. Bless you. Poor guy. Rohan, what are you doing? It's either Rohan or the mouse. But I think it's Rohan. Also, we did the thing. I cut Gary's feather. I only cut 4 feathers on one wing. And I cut them to about half their length, so they'll grow out a lot faster than last time. But the flying away, I talked to Alex about it, the flying away was just really scary for me. And I don't want to risk that again, especially not in the winter. So I did cut his feathers on one wing, so his flying is trash now, which it makes me sad because I want him to be able to fly because he's a bird, but his flight is currently dangerous for him because it's just too cold out, that if he goes outside and I can't get him to come back, he won't survive. So I just bit the bullet. What I did so that he wouldn't be completely traumatized was I went into the bathroom, because they come into the bathroom when I take a shower. I took my shower, and usually after my shower they're both really tired and they just want to come upstairs and huddle in their tree and like go to sleep. So after the shower I turned the light out in the bathroom, and they are unable to see in the dark. So I turned the light out in the bathroom. I can see in the dark, but they can't, so they just don't move, and if you pick them up they just don't move. So I picked him up with a towel, I covered his head with the towel, and I spread out one of his wings, and then I turned the light back on. He was covered under the towel. I cut the 4 feathers, I turned the light back off, and I put him back where he was. And then I turned the light back on and went, "What happened? What's up? Hi, what happened?" And I think it worked. Because he tried flying, it didn't work, and then I offered him my hand and he got up into my hand. So he didn't bite me. This morning when I said good morning, he still gave me my kisses. Like I give him my finger and he bumps his head on it when I say kiss. So I think that we dodged the bullet of traumatizing him. Marquita, I lost my cockatiel last month. That's horrible. I'm sorry. I'm so grateful we still have Toad. My girls were devastated. I'm glad you decided to clip their wings. It's the safest thing for them, as you said. Well, I didn't clip Beelzebub's wings, just Gary's, and I only clipped on one side. Last time I clipped both his wings, and he was just devastated. His confidence just fell. So I didn't cut Beelzebub's wings because she comes back when called. She comes when called to my hand, and she also comes back when she gets outside. She flies back to me when I call her to. So I did not clip her wings, just Gary's. And I think I avoided traumatizing him, and I think I avoided him really understanding that I did it by doing the whole turn off the light, cover him in a towel, clip the wings, turn the light back off, put him back where he was, and then when I turned the light back on, I continued to do what I was doing, so that it was like, oh, something happened to you? I didn't even notice. That was my master plan, and I think it worked. Obviously, we won't know until, I guess, I don't know if we'll ever know. If he acts like he's not traumatized, then I guess we'll know. And right now he's not acting... Excuse you, that is my pencil, Beelzebub. He's not acting traumatized, but I do feel terrible about it because he can't fly well. He can barely fly right now. He'll be able to... No, off of there. He'll be able to figure out how to fly over time, just not strongly. But right now, since it just happened, he basically is unable to fly. And it's very sad to have a bird that can't fly. So it's tough, and I hate it, but it was pretty much the scariest thing ever to have him fly away really far away where I couldn't even see him, and then not be able to get him to come back. I'm going to clip Toad's wings. I just moved him to an inner room of the house, so he's completely safe now. You did a good job clipping, because that can be really tough. Yeah, it's tough for them, because they are animals that fly, and taking away an animal that flies' ability to fly, it feels really cruel, it does, but I care about him living, you know? I really don't want him to be lost, because, like I said, how did you get him to come back? I didn't, Marquita. Beelzebub did. Beelzebub called him a bunch of times, like just screamed, and he flew back close to the house. And then I brought out his favorite things, like I brought out bananas and sunflower seeds, and then I came as close to him as I could, which he was like 20 feet in the air in a tree, and I just stood there, and Beelzebub was just eating seeds sitting on my shoulder outside, being a happy bird, and then he decided to join her on my shoulder eating seeds, and then I walked inside with both of them on my shoulder, but, like, it was because he felt like it. It wasn't because I asked him to. Whereas Beelzebub, if she flies away and I say, come here, she'll be like, Brr, and she'll fly back because she likes me. Yeah, Brr. Exactly. Whereas he doesn't really like me. So being like, come back, he's like, I'm free. Why would I do that? I won't be doing that. Plus, he was doing this thing where he was kind of following other birds. So birds would come near him, and then they would fly to another tree, and he would join them flying to another tree. And I was like, no, you're not joining another flock. You are a tropical bird. You will not survive. It's -2 degrees. So, yeah. It sucked, and I don't like it. Which is why he won't be joining us on my shoulder, because he is avoiding me, because he doesn't really like me, but he also can't really fly, so he can't get over here. He can get from his cage to his little tree perch. They have a tree jungle gym type thing. He can get to that, but when he flies, he pretty much flies diagonally down. Yeah, that's what happened with Peaches. We hadn't been the same since we moved, and he hadn't been the same since we moved in August. Yeah, well, Gary hadn't been trying to escape, so it was annoying, because I obviously, when they don't try to escape for long enough, you end up letting your guard down. When we have a house that we can do so, we'll have them in a safer situation, but right now we don't have a very big place, so they have free flying ability all over. Yeah, but that's just the way it is right now. Hey, Gary? Rohan, are you hiding back there waiting for a mouse? Or is there a mouse that I can hear? Oh, okay, it's Rohan, never mind. It's Rohan. He's just staring at the heating vent that's behind me. Sitting down there staring. Are they siblings? Apparently no. Apparently, their previous owners told us that they had been DNA sexed as male and female, and they are not siblings. But they are the same age. They're the same age and the same kind of bird, though, so, like, they could be. They do mate. They've never made an egg, but they do, or they at least try. They attempt to mate, and they've never made an egg, and we won't be allowing them to have babies. If they lay an egg, we'll just remove it from the cage, because they are not going to be parents. They are just pets. But apparently they're not siblings. But we basically just let them be as they are. If they are siblings, that's fine. They're birds. There's no rules. And if they aren't siblings, that's also fine. I don't care. They're not having babies either way. Right, Beelzebub? Hi, baby.
Oh.
I'm sorry you're sick.
Yeah.
Marina says bless you, sorry.
Thanks.
Good morning. I just wanted to sneeze and Alex sneezed and my sneeze disappeared. Alex, feel better. Yes, I let him know. Good morning, Marina. Hey, Beelzebub. Plus, I think she would be heartbroken without him. Like, there was a time when I was like, do we need to have 2 of them? But they do hang out all day and they love each other, so yes, we do need to have 2 of them. All right, after I get to the end of this round, I'll hold the sweater up because it should be okay. I read that siblings tend to be closer and get along better. Peaches and Toad fought a lot. Peaches and Toad, that's so cute. Do you have a dog named Mario? Well, Beelzebub and Gary definitely get along really well. They have occasional little spats where they'll like squawk at each other, but Beelzebub has took out a couple of Gary's feathers a couple of times, but usually it's when Gary tries to mate with her when she's not interested. So probably like less than 5 times she has pulled out one of his feathers. Other than that, and that wasn't a fight, that was just her reaching over and pulling out a feather, so it's like, it's not really a fight. Sometimes they squabble where they like squawk at each other for a minute, but usually it's over within like 10 seconds. So that's all. They don't really fight. They've never gotten into an actual fight. Like, they've never attacked each other. The way they've attacked Alex or the way they've attacked Rohan, they've never behaved like that to each other. Haha, no, but if we ever get another bird, he or she will be Yoshi. Yoshi is such a cute little name for a bird. What? Hi, guys. What are you yapping about? Little yappers. Now you have a bird named Toad. Since there's no Peaches right now, it's like, this is my bird. His name is Toad. Pardon me? My bird Toad. This is my dog Moose. And my cat Bear. Just name all your animals, other animals. That would be actually a really fun theme to go with. Just have all your animals be named other animals. This is my catfish. This is my dog Snake. I like Bear for dogs. I think that would be cute. The name Bear is a good name for a dog. I'm almost done the round, which is crazy because we are well on our way with these sleeves now. And after a few more rounds, the sleeves won't be like bunching because they'll just be part of the body. I do love the seamlessness of it. Oh gosh, I love the stockinette stitch. It looks so pretty. Alright, oops. Picked up not the whole stitch. Let's try that again. There we go. And then I'll just put you back over here so that we can see it once I finish the round. Have a great day. I have to go. I'm looking forward to the finished sweater. See you. See you later. Have a good rest of your day. Don't work too hard today. That goes for all of you. Don't work too hard today. It's Friday after all. Only a few more weeks till Christmas. There we go. Now let's have a look at this. sleeves and all. Ta-da! That's gonna be annoying. Isn't she gorgeous? There's still lots to knit, but look at how cute the sleeves look. So we're right here at this point. So the length of the sweater, let me stand. I kind of want to try it on. I think I'm gonna. It's looking like a real sweater. I know! So excitement. Where'd that little needle go? I'm gonna try it on. It looks so good with your hair and skin tone. Oh, thank you. Now that that's secure-ish, I'm gonna try it on. I'm gonna try to. These sleeves might be a little trouble. We'll see. Okay, we might have trouble. Might not be a long enough cable. Okay, let's do one more round, but I'll switch into a longer cable so that I can try it on. That should work. We're gonna make it work. I really want to try it on, so I'm gonna knit one more round so I can try it on. With this here longer cable. Let's do it. I'm ready. I heard you, but I do not see you. Where did you fall? Great. I love when a needle falls on the ground and disappears forever. Well, I'll find that when I go vacuum. Okay. Let's do it. It's hot in here for some reason. I don't appreciate it. Okay. Oh, it looks cute. I'm very hopeful for this sweater. Imagine we finish it and then it's like straight up ugly and doesn't fit. I don't think so, but imagine. How disappointing. Okay, after this round, for sure, I'll be able to try it on. And then we'll be off to the races to figure out how much yarn we actually have left. I don't think we have very much. I think we're gonna have to do more rows of the greens. I don't even think we have enough black left. I'm literally so hot. Why am I so hot? It says it's 75 in here, which it shouldn't be because the temperature is set to 73, but it feels very hot. I feel like it's hotter than 75. Feels like it's 78. That's how hot it feels to me at this moment. Anybody got any fun plans for the weekend? I'm going to a Christmas market, which is exciting. And I'm going to see Alex's sister and her partner there. With Alex, obviously. But we're going to go check out a Christmas market we've never been to. There's an admission fee, which seems weird to me, but it's $15 to get into this Christmas market, but apparently there's a bunch of like fun attractions and shops and food and stuff, so hopefully it's entertaining, or at least pretty. I'm gonna have to do a nice makeup look that looks good in the dark because it's gonna be Christmas lights and stuff. Maybe I'll finish this sweater and I can wear it. Probably not. Also, I'm gonna need to wear my winter coat, which I still haven't washed. I guess I have to do that today. To wash and dry my winter coat. So that it's ready. Okay, hopefully this was a longer cable than the one that's in right now. Imagine if I used a cable that is shorter than the one that's already in the use. Hopefully it'll be long enough. Looking like a real sweater. That's all I want. I'm so excited for it. Just want it to look and be beautiful. Okay. I'm working along a flat side right now. And I've already done one sleeve, so I just have to work across this flat side and then do another sleeve, and then across a flat side, and then we'll be Gucci, ready to try it on. Hi Beelzebub, don't come over here to do crimes, I'm not interested. No thank you. Uh-oh, I have a sneeze. Oh! You made it. Do you want help? The answer is yes. Come here, Gary, I'll help you. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'll help you. I'll help you. I'll help you. See, look. Not traumatized. Sitting on my hand. But if you can see, the blue wings are cut off, or blue feathers are cut off on this side. There you go. Up to your other perch. The mic with my face there. That's how Gary flies right now, because his wings are clipped. I'm sorry, bud, but you're not trustworthy. All right. I'm just hoping he'll figure out how to let me know when he wants to go places. Because he used to know how to ask to be moved around. But then he didn't need to anymore. Thunder's sleeping by the vent and he just woke up and did a big stretch. Don't come over here to do crimes, Beelzebub. I don't want that. Hey, Alex. Can you let Thunder outside? He got up and he's by the door. I feel for him, but yeah. I feel for him too. But yeah. You wanna come sit? Come here. Okay, then don't. I don't care, just come. Poor Alex, I feel for him too. Yeah. Come here. Come on. You don't have to, I'm just offering because you're creeping up on me like that. Okay. Do you want to come stand with me? Here. Come here. She's like, no, I just want to kind of annoy you. I just want to be nearby. I'm back. Took a bit longer than expected. We set up lights for the plants we brought inside. They're in the room off the garage that we call the bomb shelter. Come on. Come on. Well, then get off of my table. Audio's fine for me. Okay, good. I'm glad, Deborah. I'm having a rasping throat and I feel like a cold or flu is developing. That's Alex today. I asked if he feels feverish. He said no, just like I'm sick. Hey, Beelzebub, no. No. You can sing, I just don't like when you start screaming. Almost there, almost there. After this round, I'm trying on the sweater, which is why I'm wearing a tank top right now. I had a shirt on. I will put my shirt back on. I just want to wear this sweater. I don't know how to do the decreases, so that's something I need to figure out. I guess I'll need to count my stitches and see how many I can divide by, you know, to do a decrease. I also don't know how many decreases I should do per row, and I don't know when I should start them. These are the issues I live with right now. Figuring out how to do this. But you know what? For having no pattern, I feel pretty good about it. This is only my third sweater I've ever knitted, and for me to be able to do it without a pattern seems like I feel okay about it. I may not be doing the best job, but I think if it's a wearable garment in the end, then I'll consider it a success. You know? Hello, Beelzebub, welcome. Yes, you're so fancy with your flying. Thanks, Alex. I just realized my phone turned off when I was gone. I'm behind in the stream. Well, welcome back. Thanks, Alex. Okay. We're nearly there. I thought we were much farther than we are, but we're almost there. I think we could finish this. I don't know if we'll finish it today. I want to finish it today. Maybe I'll just stay till it's done. Is that ridiculous? Where's the end of this? Almost done. I really would like to get this sweater finished. It's probably going to take hours though to do the whole upper section. I wish we could watch stuff together. Like, I wish we could just put on a movie and just sit here and watch together and just chat and watch. YouTube does not allow such things. I feel like I would be so down to just sit and knit and watch movies with you. I've got to go onto like Twitch for that, I think. Okay, that one I need to get. I can't lose both of them. You stay here. Thank you. And you, are you sure you're... Oh, there you are. Good, I found both of them. Love that for me. Okay. I'm like 20 stitches away-ish. Hi, Beelzebub. Hi. Hi. What are you doing there? Hi, baby. Almost done. I'm gonna be able to try it out. I'm so excited. Yes. What? You're so cute. Okay, I'm almost there. I have like this many more stitches before I'm done the round. And then we can try it on. It's obviously not done, but like we can still get a feel for it, which is what I want. Do you have protector? Yes, okay. So now I'm gonna just put the stitch protector on to this spot. Okay. Oh, I just got so itchy. Cool. Okay, stitch protector, where did I put you? There you are. Now we can try it on. Okay, ready? Let's see, this is a bigger cable. Can it fit the sleeves stretched out? Yes. Okay, now let's try her on. See how she looks. Again, we're not even anywhere near done, but we've got the sleeves attached, which is a good step. Don't do it, Gary, you can't get there. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. I wonder if I can get that blocked out. Okay, so here's how it is. This is how far we are. Ta-da! Isn't it cute? With the puffy sleeves. And the body is not, it's not cropped, but like my belly button's here. So it goes over my belly, but it's like higher. It's not like low on the hips, but this is gonna annoy me, the fact that it wants to flip up. I don't know what we're gonna be able to do to make that not happen, but that'll be annoying. But ta-da! With the sleeves, look at the little puff on them. So cute! Now we just have to do the rest of the knitting. Wait, I wanna see. Ta-da! We've got all our stripes. We've got our cute little puffy sleeves, but they're not tight up at the top. They like fit properly up at the top. I guess it's a little higher because it's armpit. There. So it's like there. And now I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to bring the stripes more often and incorporate more black into the top half. But the stripes look good. She's cute. Wouldn't it be cute to just wear like this? Oh, it's a sweater. It just doesn't keep the top half warm. You know, totally normal. Normal things. Okay, I'm gonna take my arms out. And that way I can get out of it a little bit easier. There we go. Okay, you're fine. Now I can put my shirt back on. Oh, it's snowing. Definitely cute. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Oh, I thrifted this shirt for $2.50 and it's comfortable and very cute, and it's some brand name that I would never pay for a regular price, but for $2.50, don't mind if I do. All right, now we can continue knitting in the way we're doing. I feel like I don't know when I should start thinking about the color changing though. Because again, I only have this much of the rainbow left, which is not going to be enough to finish it. I know that. Like, that's a confirmed fact. This is not going to be enough. But, well, let's put away the cables we're done with. How about that also? So 60, that's what we're using. 24, 40, and 47. I guess I can just measure it to know how big it is. Are you 32? I thought you were going to be 40. 32. Gorgeous. Thank you for all of your kind compliments. I appreciate you. You're a lovely group. Make me feel good about myself. Okay, there we go. 32. Let's put away. How about you? You're going to be a long one. You could switch to black lines of rainbow since you've done that body rainbow with lines of black. That's true. I don't know if there's going to be enough black for that. There probably is enough black. I want to believe there is. This is 40. So I'm missing 47, I think. And I don't know where it could have gone. 120 centimeters. And I don't know what this one belongs with because it's not, I don't have a 12. So 32, 47 is missing. 32, 40, 24. And now this is my longest, 60. That's what's being used right now. And then 47 is missing. Okay, and now we're done with this. That can go back in. We're done for now with our stitch protectors. Do I have any others? Stitch protectors. Okay, and now stitch marker. I'm gonna need you, so we'll just put you here until you're needed. And then knitting needles. Where did you go? There you are. Okay, so we'll put you, oh, another knitting cable over here. Everything knitting related is now back in the knitting box where it belongs. And then we've got black yarn, knitting needles, that's what we need. Oh, my neck is so stiff right now. Oh, right, 2 more stitch protectors here. Okay, so we've done black lines every 10. We could switch now to every 5. That's one option, switching to every 5 instead of every 10. Or, like Deborah suggested, we could switch entirely to black with lines of rainbow every 10. We could do that, but we also might not have enough black. I'm playing a dangerous game. Okay, let's think. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see where we get. I'm gonna get at least 5 rows. I'm gonna do 5 more rows, or 5 rows of the rainbow. It won't be 5 more because I've already done 1, 2, 3. But I'll do 2 more rows of the rainbow, and then I think we'll do black, and then maybe like 5 rows of the rainbow green, and then we'll do 2 rows of the rainbow black, 2 rows of the rainbow green, and then we'll switch to 1 row of the rainbow black. You know, we'll do something like that, I think. Because I don't want it to just be a sharp line. I want it to feel like a natural transition. But we're on round 3 of a potential 5. I mean, at one point we are going to just straight up run out of rainbow. That's pretty much definitely happening. That can be pretty much certain. We can feel pretty certain about that. I think, I don't understand how yarn works for knitting, so I don't really know. There's like a possibility that I'm wrong and that there's totally enough yarn, but I really don't think there is. It's just hard to know. Like, I want to roll this all together so that I can see it. So I can understand how much yarn I really have, because this is all going to be used together, you know? Give me a sec. I thought knitting took less. It does take less, but it doesn't take 0. It takes less than crochet. And if I was crocheting, I would be sure that I don't have enough yarn, you know? But since I'm knitting, I only feel like pretty sure. I don't feel like 100% sure. Just a sec. I'm going to wrap this ball around this ball so I can see it better. It makes sense. I believe in myself here. Hold on. Ugh. Found another little scrap of it. And all scraps matter. The sun has come out and is sparkling on the snow. That's lovely. It's still fully cloudy here, but we do have snow falling. And it looks to be fat snow, like snowman snow. That way we'll actually see like the final amount that we have in the rainbow color by rolling it into one ball. Is it necessary? No. Will it help me visualize better? Yeah, it will. Is there a possibility I'm just buying myself time until I have to deal with the inevitable? Also, yes. Did I use this for anything else? I feel like I started a project with this. Maybe it exists somewhere. See, when I look at it all as one ball, that feels promising. It feels like it could be enough. It's not. It's not enough, Laura. You know this. But what if it is? What if it could be enough? Yes, yes, Beelzebub, we all can hear you. Okay, so here's how much is left when it's all in one ball. The black is thinner, so this is more yarn. Then I have 2 more black, and then I have green and other green. That's how much yarn I have left. I know this is enough to finish the sweater total, but I don't know if it's enough of these guys to finish it in the same pattern. To be someone who weighs their yarn and knows these sorts of things. Well, I'm gonna do my 5 rounds anyway. And then we'll see where we are. Hello, Beelzebub. Welcome. How you feeling? Yeah, you want Gary to come here, right? You're saying, Gary, come here. Can you say, Gary, come here? And Gary, say, Gary. Can you say, Gary? No, that's all you're just saying, come here. Yes, we can hear that. You can come sit with me if you want to. Nobody's stopping you. Yeah, I hear ya. I just want to be able to finish this with the rainbow yarn. It's so pretty. And it makes sense. You know? So it'll be a row of black after this. After these 5 rounds. I think switching it every 5 rounds will save me some yarn. It'll save me an additional, let's see, if I do 5 instead of 10 with color changes, then I'll be getting an extra row of black and an extra 2 rows of colors for every 10 stitches, every 10 rows. So that'll save me 3 rounds every 2 inches. So probably it'll save me 3, 6, 9 rounds of yarn, maybe 12 rounds of yarn. And that's significant. Right? Right. I know you know what I'm talking about, so it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. Also, my dehydrator is running still because I have more orange peels in there. The quantity that I have of orange peels now is pretty hefty, feeling pretty good about it. The birds seem quite enthused. Need more coffee. Where are we at? 10:30? We're pushing through. We're pushing forward. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make this happen. I don't want laddering on this. Stop pulling. There. Magic loop me. What should I make Alistair for dinner tonight? Spaghetti and meatballs. Just a bunch of snacks. He loves a charcuterie. He's a charcuterie baby. Cheese crackers, cookies, fruits, nuts. I don't know if he eats nuts yet. He has all his teeth, so can't see why he wouldn't, except for like stupid babiness. Do babies eat nuts? When can kids start eating like whole nuts? I don't know. Does he eat nuts? Peanuts? Almonds? I don't know. So maybe I won't give him any seeds or nuts, but I will give him fruit. I still cut his grapes up because I don't want him to choke. He does understand chewing grapes now, but I'm not doing that. My sister can do whatever she wants when I'm babysitting. We are not having any choking hazards in the house. Thank you very much. Hi. Beelzebub just got all puffy and looked at me and then went really like not puffy, like super smooth. Hi. Yeah, you wanna come here? You wanna come here? You wanna come here? Yeah, come here. Hey, baby. What are you doing? Give me a kiss. Hi. Nice bird. What are you looking at? You want to just sit on my shoulder? You can sit with me. I prefer if you didn't poop on me, but you could sit here. Alright. She's happy. She's sharpening her beak. I also have to figure out when I'm gonna start decreasing. I guess not until I hit the shoulder though, which isn't for a while, because right now we're just coming up above the armpit. Probably I've got like 3 inches before I have to start doing decreases. To my sweater knitters, when do the decreases start? See how we're doing. Have I got a new row in here yet? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. We've got 4 rows. We're gonna do 1 more row, round, whatever. And then after we hit the next round. Oh, this is not the beginning of the round? I thought that was. Oh, this is the beginning. Okay, I'll mark that when I get back. Okay. Gorgeous. So we'll do 5 rounds in the rainbow and black, then we'll switch to the black. We'll do 1 round with the black, then we'll switch back to the rainbow, 5 rounds, Then we'll do our color change to light green. Then we'll do maybe we'll do 3 rounds of the rainbow black, 3 rounds. And then maybe 1 round of the black, 1 round. Yeah, we'll do 5, 3, 1. It'll look nice. It's gonna look great. It's gonna look super. We're gonna all be very happy with it. I'm gonna get off of my giant chest. Oops, I moved over the screen. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Move my mic. Move the yarn. I think that'll do it. If we do 5, 3, 1, and then we'll be all in black, and that'll be good. It's doing well. We're doing okay. Cool. Okay, I feel okay now about our yarn quantities. It's just such a long round that I know it's using a lot of yarn. I am excited to stitch the armpits together also. That'll be a fun part. What is it, Gary? How long have you been knitting, Laura? Srinika, I have been knitting for a couple of years now, maybe 2 years. I'm a crocheter generally, but I decided I really wanted to get better at knitting. And so a couple of years ago, with help of the stream, I decided I'm gonna put energy into figuring out how to knit. I'm gonna practice until I feel pretty comfortable, and I'm not gonna give up this time. And I didn't, and now I don't hate it anymore. I genuinely hated knitting. I felt super not confident. I felt like I couldn't maintain tension. It was so slow compared to crochet. And just in general, I thought it was a lot harder than crochet for me. But now that I've been doing it for a while, I still like the ease of use that crochet has. I find crochet to be much easier to figure out. However, I love how knitting looks. And because I knew that I loved how it looked back then, I was willing to like put the time into learning. I wasn't having a good time for a long time. I was like doing it, hating it for a long time. But I really wanted to learn. I really wanted to get good enough at it that I didn't hate it. And now I'm there. You might even say I enjoy it. There's parts that I still hate, but generally I enjoy knitting now. And it only took like 2 years of practice. That's okay. Sometimes I was just so interested in getting good enough at it that I could make a sweater that I was willing to work through the hate part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. But that lasted a long time for me. Hating it was like there was periods even on the live stream where I was like, I'm not having a good time. I'm sitting here knitting this, not having fun. And everybody who's a knitter who was in the chat was like, you can do it, just stick to it. And I was like, I'm sticking to it because I want to understand, not because I'm having a good time. And now I'm having a good time. Are you a knitter? Srinika. Are you a knitter or are you a crocheter? And if you're a knitter, what have you made? I want to make another triangle shawl. I really liked how my triangle shawl looked. And I want to make another one. That's on my next knit project list. Don't know what color I want to use. I think I want to do it in wool, but I'm open to another fiber. I think I want a nice thick... I am watching Outlander again, so that's probably related. A big thick triangle shawl of wool like Outlander. Okay, where are we? Are you the beginning? You? Or did we do this to ourselves again? Hold on. You are the beginning, okay. Let me just put a stitch marker here. Good morning, Michelle. Nice to see you this morning. Just so I don't have to look for it anymore. Put a stitch marker there. So I know when I'm ready to switch colors. I want you guys to be able to see what I'm working on, but I'm not trying to have you look down my shirt, you know? There. Sorry, you're pulling my sweater off, or my shirt off. Thanks. I posted a pic in Plants of our setup for when you want to take a break from knitting. Awesome, Deborah, thank you. I love the Discord for that. When I need a quick break, I can just go into the Discord and have a look around. Oh no. See, like this used to make me just quit losing a bunch of stitches like this. Now I just calmly put them back on my needle like a professional. Okay, let's keep it moving. No, that would do me in. Literally, Candace. Used to do me in. Now, I got it. I have such anxiety watching how close all those stitches are to the end of your needle. I know, right? Right at the edge. That's where they have to live, though. Sorry, I had to stretch my neck. I just saved my shirt from being pooped on. The poop of birds. It is everywhere all the time. It must always be just chased after. Gary is sleeping. That makes me happy. At least he's not stressed. How about you? Are you stressed? Doesn't look like it. Kiss. Kiss. nearly done my 5 rows. See how long a row takes though, or a round rather? It seems to take so long. Stressing me out. Are we having a moment of silence? No, I just don't have anything to say. I had to look up to see if the mic was on. I'll turn the music up a little bit. I'm out of conversation. But I can turn the music up a little so that the lack of conversation does not mean a lack of entertainment here. Trying to mix that hot chocolate back in. No, you don't drink coffee, Beelzebub. I have to count the row soon. I'm not looking forward to that. Because it's almost time to start doing decreases. Dun dun dun! Are you guys working on any crafts? Anybody got anything interesting on the go? I have this sweater. The sweater is taking up all of my brain. And I have to think of something for next week to make and then edit a video for, and I haven't thought of it yet. Any suggestions? Maybe a scarf? Is that boring? I've been like on this last row of that shawl that has beads I was doing months ago and I stalled. Beads on a shawl. You are a strong person. Eek, my phone got down under 20%. Time to plug in. It's so confining. Yes, that is annoying. When the phone starts to die too quickly. Hate that for you. Like I could be finished in an hour and nope, just stalled. Finish it. I believe in you, Candace. You can do it. Okay, so now I'm going to be switching colors into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now I'm going to be switching colors. I'm going to put my stitch marker on here so I know where I'm starting and stopping. And I'm going to be switching colors just into plain black. So I'm going to put the rainbow yarn inside the work. Just so it's out of my way while I knit my round of black. put a ball of black yarn in, and I'm going to tie it on to the rainbow, leaving a nice long tail so that when I have to weave in later, it's not the worst. That's interesting. Okay, now I'm gonna pull the tail end here. Hold on. Please hold. Figuring this out as I go. There we go. And here we are. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Stunning. Nope, not for you, Beelzebub. Get out of here. Now I will knit around one round in all black. I'm almost finished with my mom's shawl, Deborah says. Last long row, but for now I'm taking a break and stamping watercolor paper to swatch colors. Ooh, I love that. I want to play with watercolors. I love acrylic paint though. I find acrylic paint very versatile. I know that like whenever you see paintings or people painting with acrylic, they're always painting like thick, opaque lines. You can water down acrylic. I've never had issues with that. But I do want to try watercolors sometime because I've seen people make watercolors from like their natural dyes. They make lake pigments and then you use them for watercolor, and that sounds so cool, and that sounds right up my alley. Like I would love to do that with different like dirts, you know, make like a different group of watercolors from the different like earth and rocks around where I live. Because there's like beautiful red clay soil, and I don't see, if I do all of the steps properly, why it wouldn't work. Do I need a whole lot of tools to do that? Yes, but like that'd be cool. Or like I would love to do where you like buy the watercolors from an artist who makes watercolors, not just like if you get like a container of watercolors, that's fine, but like there's some like, wow, I've said like a lot of times. There's some artists who like make watercolors with that whole tool setup, and you can get beautiful sets of magical colors that go all together and are made with intentionality, so they're not just like standard red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. They are, I don't know, more unique, and it seems like a beautiful craft. And my friend made me a beautiful watercolor painting of Thunder and a bunch of nasturtiums, and it's so pretty, and I just want to be able to do it myself because it looks like it would be a beautiful craft to get into. But I don't have any of the supplies just yet, so I'm not trying a new craft when I have all of these supplies for all of these other crafts that I love. I'm going to try and stick to the ones that I have until I've at least mastered a couple of them. I feel like I have so many supplies already, so I will continue acrylic painting. I still have to finish the painting that we started for Alistair. I really think the sky turned out well. I'm looking at it right now. We have to finish painting cows, and we have to finish a barn. The tree looks pretty good. Still needs to be finished is the point. Maybe after this sweater we can take some time to paint so we can make a painting for his bedroom. Well, Candace says, I was in need of a new dishcloth, so I did that. Then I had a period of time where I hurt myself too much, so too much pain to focus on anything. But I should get into it, maybe done for Christmas. Oh, that would be lovely. I want to see it. I want to see these beads. This beaded shawl business. I just purchased on Amazon these hair rollers. They haven't arrived yet. They're coming next week, but they're like, they kind of look like Velcro, and you like roll your hair in them and you can sleep in them, and they are in 32, there's 32 pieces, so there are, I think, 4 or 6 different sizes of roller. So I'm going to be doing that and seeing if I can get more volume, because I blow dry my hair and it looks great, but the volume seems to give out on me fairly early. So I'm excited to try that and see if I can get volume to stick around. I am not using any products in my hair, so I mean, like, that could be part of it. Add hairspray, add mousse, add gel. I could. But instead what I'll do is I will get rollers, and that will solve my problems. I realized yesterday that all of my samples, I made a whole bunch of samplers when I was making stitch tutorials. And the stitch tutorials, I end up making a dishcloth in the stitch that I teach in the tutorial. So I have this stack of dishcloths, and I'm trying to decide if I should just start using them or if I should gift them for Christmas, because they look like a nice stack of unique, different colored cotton washcloths. So that could be cool as a gift, but I don't know who I have left to, like, I pretty much got everybody everything for Christmas. I don't really need anybody's gift. I'm all loaded up. I was very pleased with myself this Christmas. I got everything I needed early, without a rush. I made a list. I got it done. The only person I need to figure out is Alex. And I think that I like the idea we talked about a couple of weeks ago, so I think I am going to do that, but I also need like a gift because that's like an activity. So we'll see if I can find like a good gift. Hopefully I can. Okay, are we at the beginning yet? How long is this frickin' row? It's a long round. I just want to be able to finish this sweater or put them together for a lap blanket, but it's all cotton. They're like rough cottons, Deborah. So yeah, I could do something like that, or a kitchen mat. I could put them all together for like a kitchen mat or a bath mat, but not as a lap blanket, because it's like, they're like handicrafter cotton. They're like not meant for that. Did you find out any info on the cookies? I forgot. But I am going to see my friend, so I will ask her when I see her, because she will know the answer. But I forgot, because I am trash with peace and love. My previous chat must not have sent. It's dim. I'll try again. Let's see. I read the thing about making your mom's shawl, and then about making a lap blanket. Beelzebub, you're on my arm, and you're overstimulating when you try and rip my sleeves. I know. Are you in a bad mood today? Rohan? You okay? Are you in a bad mood? Or are you in a good mood? He doesn't want to talk to me. The paint that I want to swatch are made by a woman in Colorado. Her business is called Ruby Mountain Paint Co. See? Handmade watercolors. That's what I'm about. That sounds magical. Doesn't it sound like magical? I know you can like go to Michael's and get a palette of watercolors, but it just seems so magical to have someone who like ground them up and used that glass thing to continue grinding it up and then put them into little palettes, and then you receive the little, it just seems so much more magical to me. And you know me, I love magic. What? What's wrong? My cat just came around the corner. She's jumping in the snow at imaginary things. That's cute. I wish Rohan could go play in the snow, but he'll leave because he's a wild animal that we keep confined in the house. Rohan, what's wrong? You trying to get outside? Or are you hungry? Or are you just singing the song of your people? Or do you want attention? What do you need, baby? Do you need a hug? You want me to come pick you up? Okay, here I come. Are you okay? Okay, you go ahead, Beelzebub. He doesn't like you. Go on. Alright, hold on. Let me go get him. Oh, Thunder is sleeping so happily. Do you try to go outside? Baby. You want to look outside? This is what he sounds like. That's what he sounds like. A big meow. You want to look outside the window? I can open the window a little bit for you. I know. Here, look. There. Does that help? Is that better? Does that make you happier? He tasted freedom and he wants more. Yeah, literally. He escaped once and now he's like, oh, I thought you knew. I'm actually an outdoor cat. It's cold out there. You feel how cold it is? See how happy he is? It's cold. His little twitchy tail. The plants are not going to be happy with that, so I do have to close it. What? So cute. Yes, he's very cute, but he's also very fast. He's also very loud, huh? You loud boy? Yeah, you're so loud. You're loud. Oh, is there a cat out there somewhere? That smell sound is for cats. Do you smell a cat? Do you know he's out there somewhere? I don't see him, but I hear you're smelling. Hi. Yeah, those are angry sounds you're making. You see a cat somewhere? gonna get freezing. I'm sorry, I know. Here, I'll give you a little bit of a tilt so you can see a bit more of him. See more of this angry kitty yelling out the window. He's like, let me out, I need to get to the other cat. Yeah, there's another cat somewhere nearby. This attitude is cat hunting attitude. You looking for a kitty friend that you want to attack? Because you're not friendly? He's a lovely cat, but he's very much not friendly. Especially not to other cats. He's friendly to people and birds and dogs. But cats, he doesn't want anything to do with them. Please enjoy the yowling that will now ensue. How are you gonna get out? You can't escape through there. No, you can't go out the back door either. There must be a cat in the backyard. He's doing this sniff thing that he does. That usually he does when he's smelling peekaboo. Alright, I did a round of black. Now I can get rid of the black yarn. Alright, he's gone. Now he'll start meowing in the kitchen again. Sorry, I hit the mic with the scissors. He sounds so crazy. I will thwart you. You will not confine me. I am Rohan. Sorry, baby, you can't go out. No, you're a cat. You're indoor boy. Sweet Pea is not bothered by the cold. I don't think Rohan would be particularly bothered by the cold. I think he would be bothered by the other animals. And he would likely try to kill them. Apparently he has killed birds, like songbirds, when he's outside. I've never seen him do that because he has not been an outdoor cat with us. But that's what his previous owners said, is that he has killed songbirds before. They were worried about our parrots. He's never done any threats to the parrots because he is, they're pretty strong. So he hasn't hurt them. Surely he could if he wanted to, but he has not, which is good. He understands that they are pets just the way that he is. Somehow he understands that. Sorry. There we go. But yeah, Rohan is a hunter, and he also really doesn't like cats. He tolerates peekaboo now, but he really doesn't like cats. Like, he will definitely kill a cat if he has the chance. So I don't want to put him outside because we got tons of stray cats where we live. And we also have tons of songbirds. And technically it's illegal to allow your cat to kill a songbird because it's illegal to kill songbirds. So if you have a cat that's outdoors and is killing songbirds, you could be fined for that. So generally it's advised, if you have an outdoor cat, to keep them indoors until an age where they don't have the ability to like jump and like move as quickly. Oops. And I know Rohan would kill songbirds. I know he would kill any bird that he could get his hands on. So, yeah, I don't want to risk him going out and just destroying the local population of like goldfinches or robins or something. And he probably would. And you know, I bet Rohan would kill for sport, not for eating, just to kill things. She does not like when another cat comes around either. She'll chase it and fight it if necessary. Territorial little beast. Sweet Pea is such a cute name. If I could tell him to only kill starlings, and he were able to listen to that, we'd be on different terms. I doubt Ohio will fine anyone for songbird death. Yeah? I don't know. I mean, I doubt in most cases that anyone would be fined for songbird death, but if your cat's causing trouble in the neighborhood, for example, like if you had, for example, not you specifically, but like if one had a cat that was pooping in everyone's neighborhood garden and was fighting everyone else's cats and like causing trouble, you know? Then you could be fined for songbird death as like a way to get you to get your cat out of the outside. This would be like an escalating thing, though. I don't think you would just get... Sir! Hey! That's so loud! Yeah, I don't think you would get fined for it either. I don't think anyone would. I think it's one of those things where if your cat is... I don't know. If your cat killed somebody's chickens and then also was pooping in somebody's raised bed and was leaving dead things on people's porches, and like that, oh, he did miss his meds. He did. I forgot to give him his meds this morning. Oh my god, that's totally it. He's coming around being like, I'm stressed. That's why he's stressed. Okay, when he comes back up. Good. I forgot, Candace. I literally forgot to give him his meds. Just a sec. I have to give my cat his meds. I can't believe I forgot. I'm so sorry, Rohan. I can't believe I forgot. No wonder you're feeling stressed. I thought you were just being annoying. I'm sorry, baby. Sorry, I forgot. Sorry, baby. That was an accident. I forgot. I don't know how that happened. I've never forgotten before. Sorry. Sorry. I know, I'm sorry. Yeah. You go. Sorry, baby. I know, I'm sorry. Oh. You can have some soup. There you go. Jeez Louise. I can't believe I forgot. I've never forgotten to give him his meds before. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. He's on high alert because he was anxious. He has anxiety meds. He will probably calm down. He's good with taking them. Oh, he's very good with taking them. It's like a liquid, and I put it in a little syringe, and then I just hold the scruff of his neck and squirt it in his mouth, and he just swallows it. No problem. He'll probably meow like this for another 10 minutes. I don't know how long it takes to act. Let's see. Let's Google it. How quickly does gabapentin work on a cat? Typically between 1 and 2 hours. Poor baby. So he's going to be stressed for another hour or so. Oh, liquid form over positive. Okay. How quick does liquid gabapentin work for cats? Still says 1 to 2 hour. Poor guy. He's singing you the songs of his anxious people. What does an anxious cat sound like? Please enjoy. Rohan? Baby. Poor baby. Do you need something else? I gave him more wet food. Try and make him feel better. Do you want a little bit of gravy on it? Sorry, one sec. I have to just tend to my poor kitty. I am so sorry, Rohan. It was an accident. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Here, let me get the fresh can and give you a little bit of wet food. You enjoy it. Poor guy. So stressed. If you're new here and you're like, is this woman abusing her cat? The answer is no. Rohan has anxiety. And he takes anxiety meds twice a day to manage said anxiety. And I forgot to give them to him today, and you can hear why he needs them. He is patrolling and gets very overwhelmed. And we thought that was just how much he meowed when we got him. That was how much he was meowing. And I think he's just hiding right now looking at me. He meowed that much. And we thought, wow, he's so loud. He's such a talkative cat. No. He is a stressed cat. And the people we adopted him from were like, he's so loud. He's the loudest cat I've ever had. Like, he's a very loud boy. That's something you have to be used to. And I was like, no problem. And then when I took him to the vet and I was like, we were dealing with something else, the vet was like, he seems stressed. And I was like, okay, then let's try to treat for that. And then all of the other symptoms he had went away when we started treating his anxiety, which is ridiculous because I don't know how cats develop anxiety. I grew up with an indoor-outdoor cat who she ate kibble, but I mean that cat ate mice, and I don't know. I just feel like cats today, so soft, so delicate. I forgot to give him his meds this morning. That's why he's screaming. I gave them to him now. You have a meeting? Enjoy. Anyway, he should be okay soon. Now that he has been medicated. Poor Rohan. I know what it's like, buddy. Anxiety is rough. He's following Alex downstairs. Alex is going downstairs to have his meeting because it's a little loud up here. Oh, also, let me tell you what I did yesterday. So Alex has been having cold symptoms, right? And I'm like, how can you still have a cold? I don't think it's a cold. It's got to be something else. So I went on a little deep dive on the interwebs, and I was like, what could give you cold symptoms other than a cold? Colds that last a very long time, blah, 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 blah. And it was, one of the suggestions was dust mites can give allergy symptoms that feel like cold symptoms. So I was like, okay, let's get that out of the way, just in case. So yesterday in the morning, I put our duvet outside when it was still dark in the morning and put it outside for the entire morning. The temperature was below 0 the whole time. So it was out for the whole morning. It got snowed on, and it just got really cold. Then the sun came out. It got really bright, so it got bleached in the sun, but it was still very cold. After, 4 or 5 hours outside, I brought it inside. I put it in the dryer on high heat for 2 rounds of high heat in the dryer, and then I folded it and put it to the side. I washed all of our bedding, so the duvet cover, the sheets, the other sheets, because we use, I put 2 fitted sheets and 1 flat sheet. Alex is a sweater, so I tend to put more bedding on than needed. And then all of our pillowcases, washed all of them. Then I washed all of our pillows with washing soda, borax, and laundry detergent, and bleach. And then I dried them on high heat for 2 cycles of drying. Then I 90-degree or 180-degree flipped our mattress, turned it. And then I vacuumed the mattress a million times. And I don't know if you have vacuumed your mattress before, because I haven't. I vacuumed my mattress maybe twice in its entire time with us, and that was because there were crumbs. I vacuumed crumbs off of the mattress and cat hair. This time though, I put a black sock in the vacuum, in the catch basin, so that it would catch whatever came out of the mattress in the sock, so I could see what was in it, because I saw this video and it was disgusting how much dust came out of the mattress. So I was like, okay, I want to try. So I did. And oh my God, if you have not vacuumed your mattress, I highly recommend doing this. Either just vacuum your mattress for your peace of mind, but do the sock thing where on the spot that sucks on the side that attaches to the actual vacuum, I put a sock on that side so the tube was free. Vacuumed the whole mattress and then looked inside the sock, and it's disgusting. The quantity of like white powder that comes out of a mattress is astonishing. And it wasn't animal hair, it wasn't dirt, it was this white fine powder of dust, which is dust mites. Don't know why they're in there, don't know why they decided to live there, but that's apparently what it is. It disgusted me. So I emptied the vacuum, cleaned the vacuum, like we have a filter in our vacuum, cleaned the filter, dried it, and then put it back in the vacuum and vacuumed the whole mattress again. Then I took the spout things off, and I like did like it was on the floor and rolled it over my mattress. Basically, I spent like 25 minutes vacuuming my mattress. Very satisfying, and the quantity of debris that comes out of a mattress when it's vacuumed is upsetting, but also very satisfying. So after all of that, I opened our bedroom window, I vacuumed the whole bedroom, I mopped the floors in our bedroom, I dusted all of the windowsills, and I dusted the bed with a damp cloth to get rid of all the dust. Vacuumed, mopped, and then I put our bedding all back together, made the bed, and our bedroom is now, hopefully, officially dust-free for now. I mean, dust mites, apparently they just live wherever people live, which is upsetting. I don't like thinking that there are insects, or I don't know if they're insects. Dust mites, are they an insect? I don't know. Apparently our bodies are covered with creatures at all times, which I don't love. Don't love that for me. But apparently that's the case, and one of those creatures is dust mites, and they live everywhere. So now my bedroom is as dust-free as it can be, and Alex slept in there overnight, and I was like, he's gonna wake up cured. He woke up sicker, so it's not the dust mites. But still, our room is very clean, so that's nice. Well, that's a bit gross. Yeah, it was very gross. You really went all out. I vacuumed my mattress, but I need to do it again. Thanks for the reminder. Tomorrow is bedding day. Do it with the sock if you want to see how disgusting you really are. Because, whoa, I was surprised. Didn't think we were that gross. Turns out we are. But yes, I really went all out because I wanted to ensure that the dust mites was not what was giving Alex his like cold symptoms. And I feel fairly confident that that is not it now. Although we'll see after tonight, because last night maybe it was all dusty from the dust being stirred up. But I opened the window for the rest of the day, so it was freezing in our bedroom when we went to bed. Like, I'm talking, it was probably 10 degrees in our bedroom when we went to bed. But I also vacuumed the bedroom and mopped the floor, so I should have gotten all the dust. That's a bit gross. It was a bit gross, but also satisfying. And now the bedroom is clean. And also having a clean bedroom. Last night when I went to bed, our pillows were all like fluffed up because they had been in the dryer. And they were all fresh, and our bedding was all fresh. Getting into a fresh, clean bed, plus I took a shower before bed. So I was clean, I was all moisturized, my hair had been blown out, and I got into bed and I was just like so excited to sleep. And then poor Alex had a rough night because he wasn't feeling well. But I did. I had a great night. So, anyway, vacuum your mattress. Moral of the story. I want to get one of those. There's this thing that I saw on the internet that's like, it's like a industrial vacuum that shakes when it, like, you put it on carpets and it like vibrates when it's vacuuming. And I saw someone use it on a mattress, and that was the one where they like put a black piece of fabric over the tube so you could see what actually comes out of your mattress. But the machine vibrates, like really aggressive vibrating, so that it shakes up whatever dust is in the mattress. And it got out so much, like it was like so disgusting. And I want to borrow that machine from that person and just vacuum my mattress again. I think I'm gonna just incorporate that into bedding day, just in case, because Alex used to have allergies, and then he went on that medication, the methotrexate, and that medication was for his eczema because he had an overactive immune system. When he went on that medication, it basically turns off your immune system, so like you don't heal quickly and you can get sick easier, but your immune system like relearns what's actually supposed to be like attacked. So he stopped getting eczema outbreaks, but he also stopped having allergies. Like when he was having his eczema outbreak, it's like his body was allergic to everything. Anything that touched him that he hadn't touched in a while would cause a reaction. So he was allergic to citrus, he was allergic to all raw vegetables. It was very bizarre. It was like he did an allergy test and he was basically just not allergic to meat, but like everything else he flared for. So anyway, after the methotrexate, all of his allergies went away and so did his eczema. Well, in the last few months, his allergies have kind of seemingly sort of come back, and also he had like a patch of eczema somewhere. So it's one of those things where it's like, does the methotrexate stop, or does his body start to remember that it was allergic to everything? Unclear. So dust was one of them. Cats and dogs and goats and horses and all trees, and pretty much all farm animals, except one. It was like pigs were fine, but all the other farm animals, all the trees, almost every food he reacted to. And he did 2 separate allergy tests, like on 2 separate occasions. He did his arms and then he did his back. And both times they were like, you should cook all your vegetables. Don't eat anything raw right now. So whenever we had food, like fruit, he couldn't eat any fruit. No fruit was safe except when it was cooked. So he could have applesauce, but he could not eat apples. Like his body just was so reactive. I can't even imagine having to go through that with a child. Like he was an adult already, so like we just managed our life accordingly and said like, no more oranges. But like I can't imagine, how do you do that with a kid? If a kid has allergies to literally everything. Sounds like the boy in the plastic bubble thing. That's an old movie reference, but poor Alex. I hate it when your body is not in your control. Yeah, it's just basically, he wasn't really allergic to those things. It's just that his body was on such high alert that he had a histamine reaction to anything because his body was so reactive from the eczema outbreak. He had, like, his body was just on high alert, and eczema is essentially your body attacking itself, attacking your own skin. So when something upsets your skin, your body decides, instead of just living its life, it attacks the skin and produces more skin, and then you have eczema. But yeah, he was basically the boy in the plastic bubble. He was virtually covered in something like Vaseline. He was allergic to Vaseline also. So he had a cream version, essentially. Like, he had a prescription version of Vaseline that did not contain any mineral oil because he was having terrible reactions to mineral oil at the time. So it was like a cream-based Vaseline, and he was just covered in this barrier cream all the time. His eyelids, if he didn't put it on, his eyelids were so inflamed that they would crack and bleed, like, along the crease. It was awful. And his lips were all cracked and bloody because they were just covered. His whole face, he was like 90% covered in an eczema outbreak. But his lips, he couldn't open his mouth wide. Like, I had to make all of our food usable by a spoon because he could only open his mouth wide enough to put a spoon in. He couldn't, like, do that. It was very rough. It was a really rough couple of years. It really screwed with him. He lost a lot of weight because he couldn't eat, basically. And I would change our sheets every day because he would, like, bleed. His skin would just chafe and bleed. It was so inflamed. It was tough. And then he had to wear eye masks to sleep because he would just itch at his skin. It's very not fair. One of those things that just doesn't seem fair. Oh, shoot. Oh no, I'm okay. Anyway, he's not like that anymore, but some of his allergies might be returning. I will say that medication, while it was very hard on his body to take, like methotrexate is, it's like a chemo medication for people who have cancer, and it stops your cells from dividing. So you don't heal very quickly because it slows down all your cell division, but because it slows down your cell division, it slows down your skin's cell division, so it slows down eczema. And it also turns off your immune system, so you don't have reactions. But because of that, like, I wasn't allowed to touch the medication because it was a chemo medication. So if I had to administer it to him because he was really unwell, I had to wear gloves. We were told, like, at no time is it safe for us to try to have a baby while he's on that medication because it causes birth defects. Like, it causes them, not like it might cause them. Like, the doctor was like, you need to be, like, using protection. You cannot get pregnant while on this, which was wild. It was hard. It was really hard for him. It was hard for me because I didn't know how to help. Eventually I did, and I was basically his carer for like a year. He was he couldn't lift his arms above his head. He was in rough shape. There's, like, I can't even believe that happened because he's so fine now, but he was in rough shape for about a year. And then we moved here from Ottawa because we thought, like, we need to get away. Maybe Ottawa is maybe the skin, because whenever we would come to visit my parents, his skin wouldn't flare up the way it would when we were at home. And we were like, maybe it's where we're living. Maybe it's the climate. So we moved down here because of that. Such love caring for your man, dealing with that. Yeah, it required a lot of patience for both of us and a lot of love for both of us. It was like a year that I couldn't even touch him because his skin was in so much pain. And it was in pain all the time. And, like, I'm talking 95% of his body. He was, like, shiny and red. I wish I could show you guys photos so that you understood, but, like, we have photos of all of it because we had to track it for the doctors, and when I look back at them, like, it makes my eyes water because it's like you can see how painful it is. But he's better now, so it's okay. Wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. It was crazy. Couldn't sleep. Ugh, it was rough. Anyway, it's all better now. Don't need to think about it. It's okay. Everything's fine. Hello, Beelzebub. See, this is why I can't get anxious, because as soon as I start to feel feelings that are big and heavy, you show up. What? Methotrexate? Roby takes that for psoriasis, and he didn't have to stop it to have Ada. Maybe less? Okay. Well, maybe it's the quantity. I don't know. Our doctor was very adamant that we should not take any risks with pregnancy while he's on it, and also I wasn't supposed to touch it. Like, he said, like, it's dangerous, don't touch it, put gloves on if you have to handle it. So I was like, okay. But yeah, maybe it was the quantity, because yeah, it also made him sick. Like, he would projectile vomit every couple of days. And it made him sick. Like, it was making him sick, but it made his skin better. It took a few months, but it helped. But maybe if he's on a low dose of it and it just manages his psoriasis, makes sense for psoriasis too. Good news is that he's better for sure. Yes, very good news. And he would go on that again if he had to, because it fixed him. But yeah, I'm glad that it helps with his psoriasis, but maybe it's just a dosage thing. I don't know. Our doctor was pretty serious feeling about it. Like, his doctor. I was there for all the appointments because Alex doesn't like doctors. He doesn't like doctors, so he just blacks out in appointments. And it doesn't look like it. I'll be sitting with him through an appointment and he'll be like, okay, yeah, sure, okay, totally. And then we'll leave and I'll be like, okay, so that's great that this is the change that he said you should make. And Alex will be like, what? When did you say that? And I was like, you agreed. You said it was a good idea. And he doesn't have any concept of what just happened in the room. So that's super fun. Yeah, he feels sick every time he takes it on Mondays. I feel like Alex was taking it more than once a week. So, I don't remember. I really don't remember. I'm kind of happy that I don't remember, because that was a big period of our life. Or at least it felt like it at the time. I guess overall it's not anymore. Just a bad memory. Hi, Beelzebub. Look, did you hear? Rohan just stopped. So it worked fast. He's now somewhere being a normal cat wandering around. I just can't believe I forgot to give him his medicine. Poor guy. Hi, Gary. Anyway. Such a change. Nice, easy kitty. Yeah, he turns into it. Well, he just turns into a normal cat. He still meows, but you heard how, like, his meow has a different twang to it when he's not medicated, and the twang is that of anxiety and stress. Versus when he's medicated, it's more like just cat noise. But he's not even on a high dose. He's on the lowest dose he can be on. Anything lower than what he's on is considered not functional, the vet said. Like it just will do nothing. So he just takes 0.4 milliliters twice a day. And he's a happy guy. He's prescribed 0.6, but he doesn't need 0.6. I told the vet when we went, last time we went, that I had reduced it to 0.5 and then I reduced it to 0.4, and she said anything below 0.4 will be non-functional. And I said, okay, but 0.6 made him sleep all day, and 0.4 he's just kind of chill. And she was like, you know your cat. And I was like, okay, cool, thanks. But she said if I go below 0.3, it's like negligible for his weight. Well, you can see how fast it worked. Yeah. I don't think you'll forget to give him the meds. He'll make you walk higher from the floor with his meows, literally. His meows are so aggressive sounding. Not hours, thankfully. Yeah, definitely great that it wasn't hours of waiting. That was what, like half an hour at most? 15, 20 minutes maybe. Maybe the full effects are within 2 hours, you know? But it also says online that the half-life is only 2 or 3 hours, but that doesn't make sense because he only takes it every 12 hours, so... And our vet said it lasts 12 hours. And you know what? By dinner time, he's meowing for dinner, and maybe he's also getting anxious again, but it just feels like he's excited for dinner. He sits very patiently for his meds. He's a very good cat. I don't know if he understands what's happening, but he behaves very well for a cat that has to have some bitter liquid squirted into his mouth twice a day. At least I assume it's bitter. I don't know what it tastes like. I haven't tasted it. But Peekaboo, I have given it to her before when she had her spay. We were given it and she hated it. I think it was gabapentin. By the way, if you're here and you have not clicked the thumbs up button on today's video, please do. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. The thumbs up button down at the bottom, the like button. Like it, please. Hopefully I can finish this. I would really, really like to finish it. I do have to figure out when to start decreasing, and I don't know the answer to that. I think I have some time though. I don't think it's like really soon. But I don't know. Maybe I'll look for a pattern online and just see how often they decrease. To my sweater makers, what do you think? To do my shoulder decreases on a bottom-up sweater? When do I start decreasing? At what point is the decrease to be started? But I do think you're right about that, Louisa. I don't think I'll forget the meds anytime soon. Just started to make a flower fairy for my sister-in-law. Oh, that's lovely. What's a flower fairy look like? Do you have an example you can show us? Sorry, I've never done bottom up. That's alright. Oh, I guess, when do you stop? Oh, you stop when it's sleeve time, I think, for the shoulders. When you're doing top down. I was thinking I could try and do the opposite. She asked for flowers, but I don't have thin enough yarn. Fair. Oh, that's nice. Flower bouquet. I like a flower fairy. What is a flower fairy gonna have, though? Give me more information. Am I at 5 here yet? 1, 2, I'm only on number 3, okay. 3 of 5. In Discord, okay, cool. Let's take a quick knitting break here then, and go check out the Discord. Did you hear that? That was my back cracking. Oh, excuse me. Take your time there, Discord. Okay, let's see. First, I said I would look at the plant setup. Deborah, I hadn't read to see Melanie had already. Hold on. And, oh, plant setup, here we go. Ours set up in the bomb shelter over winter. Is it your storage cellar? Oh, the poor babies living in the lights. I need to get some lights. I haven't purchased lights for this winter yet. I like that they're like tree shaped. That's fun, and you can tilt the light to whatever direction. I need to get stuff like that. Do they thrive or do they just survive? What's the situation with those lights? Because if they thrive, I'm gonna invest in a few. If they survive, I might just invest in 1 or 2. Cool though. Okay, let's see. On a thermic camera from the sky will show how suspicious heat in the garage. Right? Yeah, they'll think you have a grow up. Oh, that's cute. Little flower fairies. It opens up to have a little flower fairy inside. That's very cute. Sunflower fairy. She hides, but she's sunflower. Reversible. Very cute. Love that. What have we got in here? Anything exciting? How about an inspo? Wool walking. I have in fact been watching Outlander, so I've seen wool walking lately. Cool. I'd say they thrive. The geraniums bloom most of the winter. Okay. Because some of my plants are already at the just surviving point. If you see, is there, nah, there's nothing behind me you can see. My sister's Monstera is doing fine. And my Bird of Paradise is doing fine. They'll do fine over winter. The Pothos will do fine over winter, but some of the stuff that I have in my shelf here, like this is just at the surviving point. It has leaves, but there's also like constantly a lot of death on this plant. It is in a constant state of death. It's like new leaves come up because the old ones died, as opposed to just new leaves coming up because it's a nice thing to do. And they are constantly dying. I mean, they do dry out because I am a neglectful parent, but yeah. My oxalis is one of the survive, not thrive kids. But I do tilt him towards the window, and I hope for the best for him. It's just a survive, not thrive kind of year, you know? Or time of year, not kind of year. I mean kind of year. But it's a survive, not thrive time of year. I just finished the head since you gave the meds to Rohan. Oh my god, well done. Killing it. I need to get 5 rows before I change. You okay, Gary, or you need help getting up? I think he can get up onto the cage. Yeah, he got up. I just read that you decrease in regular intervals around the yoke, working more decreases as you come to the top. Yes, I gathered that part, Rebecca. The thing that I'm not sure of is how far from my armpit am I going to start my decreases? You know? Like, I've just done a few rows after the armpit shaping or armpit attachment or sleeve attachment. I haven't done the armpit. The sleeve attachment, I'm only a few rows to when I don't know when I'm supposed to start the decreases. Probably pretty soon though. Welcome back. You feel, see his meow's nicer now? You feel a little better? It's like meow. You feel better? Hey? I'm sorry, buddy. I forgot. I know. But it's a little less aggressive. It's like a little bit more of a meow sound, not a I'm melting. But he's still got a twitchy tail. He's still excited. He's still happy. He still walks around and talks and stuff. He's just not screaming. Much less aggressive. I would assume you start a few rounds after your armholes. Yeah. I think you're probably right. Maybe after my next color change, I'll start the decrease. Anxious. Yeah, he doesn't sound as anxious. See, he's just looking out the window now. He's not freaking out about the window. Did you see a bird? He's so pretty. I agree. He's a pretty boy. Yeah? Are there friends outside you want to play with? Hmm? Do you smell friends? He says not pretty, handsome. I don't know. I think he's pretty. I think CJ was handsome. I think Rohan is pretty. He needs to give himself a bath. He looks so rough right now. Usually you're so smooth. Why are you so rough? You need to give yourself a bath. Smooth out that fur, buddy. Pretty. He needs anxiety meds. Yeah, he needs anxiety meds. I don't think handsome and anxiety meds go as well together as pretty and anxiety meds. He's pretty. He's a pretty stressed little boy. I picked up Binding Edges Together for a book. No cover though. Oh, cool. Binding Edges Together. Yeah. I want to learn bookbinding. Another thing that I'm not doing yet. But eventually. It's on the eventually list. There's watercolors, pottery, bookbinding. Those are all on the list. Oh, and cross stitch. I know how to do embroidery, like hand embroidery, but I've never tried actually cross stitch. I don't currently have an interest in learning it, but it's on my list of things to be Things to be learned in my life. Can you not, though? Thank you. See, now he can just enjoy his time. He doesn't have to feel so stressed. How many rows after the armpit am I? I think I'm up to, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've done 6 rows after the armpit now. And I think I'll do a decrease after the next color change. I think that's the best idea. Ugh, but I don't want it to be too far. Maybe I should do it sooner than that, you know? Here's where it is right now. Probably, maybe I should go sooner. Probably maybe it's time sooner. Maybe I should start. I don't want it to be, because the armpit's right here. So that means the sleeve is here. So probably it's time to start decreasing. So I'm gonna count the row, or I'm gonna count the number of stitches in this row, so just bear with me, because this next row is gonna suck for you, because you're gonna have to listen to me count to like 200, which is gonna be boring, but worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. 31, 32, 33, 4, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Hold on, Rohan, I'll close the window so that the cold air stops. There, now you can lie down. "46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Yeah. "51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. Hold on. Come back here, you. 72. Come on, you. Don't do this to me. 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200, almost there, 201, 202, 203, 204, 205, 206, 207, 208, 209, 210, so close, 211, 212, 213, 214, please be a good divisible number, 215, 216, 217, come on baby, 218, 219, 220, why are you like this, 221, 222, and 223. I don't think 223 divides into anything. That's just disrespectful. 223. Okay. So, 223. Don't forget, okay? Let me write it in my calculator here. 223. Okay. Oh my god, he's sitting there so majestic. My little loaf. My sweet little loaf. Nice guy. When you have medicine, you're a nice guy. Okay. 223, let me see. I have a cross stitch pattern I need to finish. I pass up for knitting and crochet vibes. Louise, I hate when I lose my crochet. I just stopped to talk with you guys and it's gone. That's me with my crochet hook. Rebecca, looking at a top-down circular yoke, I have at least an inch of fabric after my last increase. Okay, so that's about an inch of fabric that I've done here. So I think that's probably time. 223 divided by what? What do you divide by? I don't think you divide by anything. 23 doesn't divide by anything, does it? So I guess we'll have to just pretend that it's 222 and then divide that by 4 maybe? Nope. 6? We could divide it by, have 6 decreases? It feels like we need more than that. Maybe by 12? Nope. 37, huh? Huh. Or we could do 224. What did 224 divide by? Cool, 224 doesn't divide by anything good either. So we could either have a decrease every 6 stitches, but I think that would be too many. 37 reduction would be too fast. So if we do ugh, that's so annoying. Okay. If we did it every 37 stitches, that would only be 6 decreases, and we need more than that, I think. But 37 decreases sounds like a lot to do it every 6 stitches. it would be 35 stitches 2 together, or it would be 4 stitches 2 together. 4 stitches 2 together seems like it's going to be too drastic of a decrease, you know? I wish I could just go by a different number. What if, okay, so I'm at 223 is how many I actually have. What about 225? Divided by 25. So then we could do it every 9 stitches or every 25 stitches. And I can just add a yarn over at the beginning and at the end, or at the beginning and at the side for 2 extra stitches, 223 to 225. What else does 225 divide by? 225 divided by, so that would 25 stitches would mean 23 stitches and a decrease, right? And that would be 9 decreases in the row. But 9 decreases every row is, or 9 decreases is not a very large amount of decreases from 223. That'll only bring us down to 214. Whoa, that was real slow. Or every 8. No, every 8 doesn't work because there'll be a 4 left over. It doesn't divide by 8 properly. 225 divided by, maybe, nope, it doesn't divide by 10, but what about by 15? 225 divided by 15 is 15. So let's do it 15, in groups of 15. I'll do a yarn over at the beginning because there's 223 in my round. So at the very beginning here, I'll do a yarn over before I start. And then when I get to the sleeve, halfway through the other sleeve, I'll do a yarn over. And that'll just increase us to 225, even though we're doing decreases in the round. No one will be the wiser. So there's my yarn over, right? And now I will do 13 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
What?
Yeah.
Are you what?
Yeah. 12, 13, and then the next 2, 14 and 15. I'm working on the sweater, so I'm just going to keep working for a bit. 1,
Cool.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. This is gonna work. 12, 13, and then 14 and 15. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, 12, 13, and 14 and 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15, 1, 2, sorry, I need to count for this part. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 and 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hey, don't forget to like the video before you leave. Somebody unliked, so click the like button to make up for the person who accidentally clicked off the like button and unliked the video. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm almost done the row. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then 14 and 15. We're very close to being done this round, and I'm excited about it. Because then we can switch into the light green, do 2 rounds of that, and then we can do decreases after again. And then I won't have to count for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Deborah, exactly. There's no other reason. It has to have been accidentally they disliked it thinking they were clicking the like, but they already had clicked the like, so it came to unliking it. Unliking? I get disliking, but clicking the like and then unclicking the like seems like probably an accident. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, almost there, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Very excited to be done this decrease row. 1, 2, 3, 4. There should only be one more decrease after this. 5, 6, or 2 more. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the next time we do a decrease, it's going to be 12 and then a decrease. So this time it's 13, and then we put 2 together, knit 2 together. And the next time we do a decrease, it's going to be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then 14 and 15. But 15 is actually a yarn over, so it's a little tight. 14 and 15. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. We got our first decrease done. It doesn't look like it took any stitches away, but that's okay, because it did. And now we've done 5, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now we're going to switch back into the black. Switch back into the black. Put the rainbow one into one of the sleeves. Nope, we're not switching into the black. We're switching into the light green for 2 rounds. So maybe we do 2 rounds with no decreases and then another round with decreases. I honestly don't remember. It's gonna be fine, you know? Gorge. All right, I'm gonna stick around for a little while longer because I want to do these rounds. So if you're interested, stay here, hang out. You're invited to. If you're not interested, that's okay too. Let me just adjust my camera angle because I'm comfortable. Trying to make it so you can see the cat still. There. Now you can still see the cat. That's important, I know. Okay, so now I'm going to do 2 rounds with no decrease. And then I'll do another round with decrease. Maybe I'll do more than 2. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like. Hubby is on his way home. I can hang till he gets here. Sounds good. It's nice that he comes home for lunch. Nice to be able to see him. Lunch is pretty much the only time Alex and I have absolutely no contact with each other. Because we work in the same house. Like, he is working usually in his office and I'm usually working in my office, so we see each other lots. And then lunchtime is like when we're both working at our desks, so we just don't even talk or see each other during lunch. It's like any other part of the day is fair game. Lunchtime is like our private time, which is kind of funny. I know normally I'm here from 9:30 or 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. Today I'll probably be here till 1. Hopefully not longer. I would like to try and get other stuff done today, but the dopamine is dopamining, you know? Sometimes you just gotta follow the dopamine, and today the dopamine says, knit, Laura, knit. He's usually off on Fridays, but had a bit of work to do today. Well, I'm glad he's coming home for lunch then. That's nice that he's usually off on Fridays. Everyone should be off on Fridays, except doctors. Doctors should have to work all day Fridays so that everyone else can have their appointments on Fridays. I feel like everybody except doctors, lawyers, who else do we really need access to? The, like, local government workers, you know, like when you have to go get a passport and stuff. Doctors, lawyers, Passport Canada workers, anything that we have to get done that you have to usually book time off work, they should have to work on Friday, but everybody else should get Friday off. That's what I think. Let's work towards that, shall we? The 4-day work week, except for doctors. They can have a 4-day work week too, but they can take Monday off. Because if everybody else gets Friday off, we can all get our doctor's appointments on Fridays. Friday, the doctor's appointment day, you know. He's 67, so it's the start of retiring, slowly weaning off of work, literally. When you've been working your whole life, I bet you've got to do it as a transition. If you did it all at once, you'd go crazy. My mom and dad, instead of just retiring, they retired and bought a farm. So now they'll never retire because the amount of work they're doing is probably at least double what they used to do. Like, my mom was a teacher and my dad was a steam and combustion engineer at a steel factory. And my dad did like hard work. Like, he had to like run around a lot and do a lot of like physical work. My mom, her job was physical because she was teaching. She was on her feet all day, dealing with children. But a farm, that's a whole different kind of heavy labor. So they just both, instead of actually retiring, they were like, we're retiring, we're getting a farm. Sir, ma'am, that's not retiring. That's just changing career paths. But they think they're retired, so if you enjoy what you do, you never work a day in your life, or whatever the kids say these days. Deborah, exactly. So I didn't quite get the sweater finished today, but we did attach the sleeves. That was big. And we've started our decreases. I really wanted to get it done so I could wear it tomorrow, but what can you do? Can't do everything. Maybe I'll bring it to my sister's house, because if I'm babysitting, he goes to sleep so early. It's great to love what you work at. That's true. Yeah, definitely makes life less of a slog. What's annoying is that sometimes you have to do jobs that you don't like, and it's like your job is part of sometimes. A lot of people are doing jobs they don't love, and it's like your job, it takes up half of your day, half of your life, you know what I mean? And having it be something you don't like, it seems like such a waste. It's such a waste of like time. We have only a finite amount of time, and to be stuck at a job that you hate doing feels like so rude. Because like eventually you retire from that job that you hated for what? Like, it's just, I hate that for everyone. I know it has to happen because everyone needs jobs to survive and whatever, but like, I still hate it. I hate that you can have a job that you hate for your whole lifetime, and like, it feels like you're wasting half your life because half of your life is spent at work. Like if you have crappy colleagues and a crappy boss, like that's your life. And when it's like, oh, I don't live for work, I work to live. It's like, yeah, but like you still have to be there for half of your life. And I don't like it, and I wish it wasn't like that. I wish everyone's job was emotionally and creatively fulfilling for them. But no, not in our world. Hold on, you. Come back here. Trying to make this a little bit more snug where we had a yarn over. Haha, beautiful. Oh no, my coffee warmer turned off. My coffee didn't get cold. Oh, I'm so excited to wear this sweater. And I hope it looks really cool. I think I'll stay till 1, and then I'll be on my way to start off my work day. Got some editing to do. Are you just a loaf? Just a little loaf pan? Sad, just facing the plants like that. Why don't you find a comfier way to lie down? It's like, no, I'm good being a loaf, thanks. Are you a happy loaf or are you a sad loaf? He's a quiet loaf. That's what's important. Okay, so 225, and we took away 15 stitches. So we're at 210. think we'll just do the 12 and then 2 together. Cool. Love you, Psalm. Have a great rest of your day. You too. Have a great rest of your day. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's do it. After this round, we'll go back to our rainbow for, I think, 3 rounds, and then we'll do black again. He's a sleepy boy. He worked really hard. He worked so much for that anxiety. Now he's calm, so he can actually rest a little. All that meowing wore him out. It really does. He's just a baby. It's hard work. Sweetheart, he is. My eyes are itchy. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like that for you either. What are you allergic to? Or are you wearing makeup? Because my eyes get itchy whenever I wear makeup because I'm not supposed to touch them because there's makeup on them. So then my eyes are like, oh, you're not supposed to touch it? I might do the super cleaning thing you did. I mean, give it a shot. It was very, it cleansed my mind. Nah, it's the cold lurking. Fair. Well, destroy the dust mites. It might help. Ugh, weaving in all these ends is gonna kill me. I already hate weaving in ends. At least it's not white this time. Last time weaving in the ends was just not invisible at all. If not for the cold, for the good health of my family. Of course. Protect the children. And the husband, I guess. An inside fringe. Yeah, it's just for warmth. It keeps you warmer. It's on purpose. Look at me go. He's so pretty. Yes, he is. He's a very handsome boy, and he lives a very kept life. You live a hard life, Rohan. Much happier now. He turned into a little kitty. Meow. But he is very pretty. Does he do belly rubs? Yes and no. He will let me, but when he wants me to stop, he'll bite. Peekaboo is much better with belly rubs. Rohan's more like, okay, and then he'll be like, I'm done, bite. Peekaboo is like, rub my belly, I love it. I like his white chin, me too. He's very pretty. He's got a pretty little white chin. He's a pretty boy. Living a hard life, that's for sure. The work he does. Protecting our house. See, look, he's protecting me from that string. Well, don't eat it. It's plastic. You dummy. cute but stupid, unfortunately. I love when they forget what they were doing. Do you hear a mouse? Or smell one? We have a mouse somewhere. Rohan's been hunting it for several days now. And we caught one in the humane trap, which is great. But there's still another. And I know because Rohan is not over it. And if it was gone, Rohan would have stopped being interested. I think it's entering through the vent. Alright, there's the last stitch. Put my stitch marker over. Oops, my stitch marker got caught. Come on out of there, you. Thank you. He's killed a couple. You found pieces of them, no? Yes, no, he's killed a couple, but we've now caught 2 in the humane traps. Which I'm happy about because I didn't have to kill them. But I also don't want there to be mice in my home. So it's like not my favorite thing. But yes, he's killed a couple. He killed, I think, 2 adults and 1 baby. And then we've caught 2 in the humane traps. So that's 5 total.
You caught 2 adults and the baby?
Yeah. Not all at once. But like this fall. Oops. Okay. Now we're going to be doing 3 rounds of this. So I did 2 rounds of that. And then I'll do 1 round of this, and then the middle round will be a decrease round. That's what I'll do. Yep. I think. Maybe I should check. But at this point, I'll show you what it looks like. Here's where it's at right now. And I think it's like here. Here's the armpit. So we're like here. So I think we have to do another decrease. This is gonna kill me. This is gonna kill me. I have to figure out what to do about it. I don't know how to fix that. Maybe blocking will do it, but that sucks. It wants to flip up. I don't want it to. It looks so good. Thanks, Sweet Geek. Thank you, Marquita. Thank you, Louisa. Thank you, Candace. Oh my, I had to pull a string for my previous cat as well. I hated it, but poor kitty was desperate. And the farther you get, the cuter it is. And it looks so good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're far too kind. But I have to figure out what to do. For my decreases. And for that flipping. Ugh, the bottom flipping up. I hate that. I wish I had done a row of, or a round of purls between. The armpit's here, yeah. It's gonna be really pretty. The stripes are cute, right? The light green stripes are a little bit more obvious now that it's like, let me hold it a little farther back. It's just like a striped sweater. Yeah, it's gonna be cute. And we'll finish it sooner or later. I'm gonna go now though. We made it to 4 hours live streaming today, which is a half day. We did half a day of work on together here. So thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had fun hanging out with me, doing the thing. And thank you to everyone who's supporting the channel this month. You guys are really cool. I really appreciate you. You supporting the channel helps me to pay my bills. So if you would like to support the channel, join the Patreon, and then you get private access or access to our private Discord. The links are in the description box down below the video. And otherwise, I'm going to see you on Monday, because we get together Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I have a crochet tutorial come out every week. So 4 days a week you can come to this channel and find new content, which I think is worth it. So thumbs up for that. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button before you head out today. And if you're new, subscribe. If you're not new, I hope you're already subscribed and that you already clicked the like button. But that is all, and I will see you next time. Thank you for all of your nice emojis there. I see you. Thanks, though. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Thanks, guys. Bye.